that they can at least start working for us. Have some sound. Look at me remembering to sort the game sound out. Reset that. Right, so things we did last time. Let's try and remember. We definitely sealed off our security. We changed this over. Thank you for the advice there, Severin. I believe it was you that suggested we do this. This is definitely more reliable at driving the enemies over the traps whilst allowing our colonists to happily run through. It also means we don't have to have doors all through our defences, which the enemies were definitely taking advantage of at times. Got that ground-penetrating scanner, that's good. I might need to make one of those to see if we can find some plasteel, because I can't do the multi-analyzer without that. What do you know? Is there anything else I'd like to get in the meantime? Not really, if I'm being honest. Not really. I might just, you know, do that. I want to see Spanner's doing a fire defense. So VC's car meme randomly today. Oh, the one that with the Mariah Carey CD. The one that VC is in, yes. For those that don't know, Hue of Fun is in a meme. Maybe hospital beds. Do we not have that yet? Unacceptable. Let's get that. Good spot. Burn them all before they reach the firing squad. Oh, I see. You want me to do a defense with fire. I thought you meant defending against fire. I was like, I mean, I can put some, you know, fire breaks in to stop it getting to our walls. I'll probably do that and put concrete all through this so fire can't get in there. But I totally mistook. I thought that's what you meant. It was a Taylor Swift. Oh, yes, yes. So, that's a thing. Alright, let's get these defences going. Cool. I'm going to do one of those there as well, just to force them across that bit so they don't run around it. Fire is useful for defense against the flamblers. The flamblers! The shamblers, apparently, but you need a whole moat of flammable items. Yeah, that's fair. Don't just concrete, roof it over. Oh, don't do concrete, just roof it over. You lack steel enough already. Yeah. That's a reasonable point, isn't it? So, no, thinking of heading to the UK Games Expo in a fortnight. Nice! Very nice. Yeah, that's a weekend where there's like 8 different things happening. Dirt is slower. Dirt is slower, you're right. You can slow them down through this area by having it dirt. And that's why we left this area dirt instead of concreting it, wasn't it? I do remember that. I do remember that. You can incapacitate enemy pawns using heat. You can! You can! If you make a super hot room, you can knock people out with it. But it has to be pretty damn hot to trigger the heat stroke fast enough, if I remember correctly. Evening, Falgard. How are we tonight? I'm on orange squash today, chat. Gotta get that hydration. Apparently. Apparently, that's what I lack. Basic hydration. I'm pretty good, thanks, Val. Pretty good. We're gonna get rid of these doors. And replace them with walls. Because we need walls more than we need doors at this point. Oh, look at these two in the wrong place. Take them apart. Oh no, don't take them apart. Move them. Let's do that. Hello there. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Nice. Place all of them. Did I say we were going to leave a door in one end? Or does it make more sense to knock through here and do doors? I don't know. I think it makes more sense to knock through here and do doors, doesn't it? Like if I... It's daft. But if I do auto doors all through here, and make sure that they're powered, obviously, that's important. Then our colonists have a way in and out that leads directly to the entrance. Where's the whistling as they wiggle? You know. How's the day been pollen-wise for me? It's not been too bad? He said with far too many question marks next to it. Like, yeah, no, it's not been awful. There's definitely been some itchiness. I think Hue of Fun and Mini Wrench have actually had it a bit harder than I have today on the pollen. It's definitely hit them harder than it has me today. I've quote unquote got away with it on this one, whereas they've definitely had more issues with it. Right, let's what can we do here? Shuttle arrived. Who's you for? Oh, Jethro and Carolina. Who are they? Are they the dogs? They're the dogs. I remember that. Take them to the shuttle. Where's the other one? Ah, there. Jethro's going on their own? No. Snakes. Can't load shuttle. Incapable. You can. Come here. The dog's running away. I won't go in the shuttle. I don't want to go. But this should get us the rewards for this quest, whatever they were. It was Katya. Oh yes, it was a new friend. So let's quickly see what Katya's all about. Space Marine, and that's why we wanted her. She's another Space Marine. We can make her into a fighter. Yeah, let's do that. Everything below there is a 1. Ooh, that's not great. Okay, cool. We've got Katya. Oh, hello. Mystery donation. Thank you very much, Falgard, for sending us the following items. A cloth beret, a piece of iguana meat, a piece of boom rat meat, a duster, some yayo. Yeah, that was it. Nice. I know Rad did a fire-based defense in a mountain way back when it was on a toxic world. Wasn't too bad in terms of length. Interesting. Very interesting. I just want to put more IEDs in here, I'm not going to lie. I also made incendiary ones, didn't I? So, if I spread these out throughout here... Yeah, what could go wrong? The trick is to make sure that no other things are within range of the mine. Oh, who fouled the food? Who did that? So rude. Honestly. Welcome to the incendiary nightmare. Good. Good. I'm glad that this is a thing we can do. You know? Right, don't do that look because the fire escapes. But yeah, this makes it... Kill stuff for hashtag Bescool. Build the door tunnel, then set the kill box to no-go area. I love that. Although we will need to go in there to occasionally extinguish, rebuild, and loot anything that survived the fire. It was Rage and Beast. Is chloroform a thing in game, or could you perchance hook anesthesia up to a vent system to make a sleepy tunnel? I don't think you can as standard. That's not to say it's not entirely possible. I'm going to leave this block on the end until I get these doors built. Structure, steel auto door. I'm just going to go... No, hang on. I need to order some smoothery. Like that. And then we're going to go some auto doors. Just like 3 of them at first, I think. You know, 1 at either end, 1 in middle. And we can add more if we need to. Fitz's Dusty Nomads. Everyone hates Dusty Nomads. Hey, we've researched hospital beds. Nice. So the next thing we want to research is... What medicine production, you know? That's worth getting, I'd imagine. So we also lost all of our contained creatures last time. Unfortunately, I don't remember who did, but someone had a mental breakdown and went and killed the only ghoul that we had captured left. So this room is going to be significantly smoother than it already is. And then that's going to be our altar room, where we can finally assign someone as the abbot. If we have a cheeky turret in that side corridor to deter breaches, we should, shouldn't we? Right there. No, a bit further back. I don't know. I'll figure that out. Let's just get it built for the time being, and then we can get it defended. It's definitely a good way to do it. Oh my god. Yes. This, this defense. This incendiary nightmare. I'm about it, son. It's what I'm really here for. True story. I was super happy to play some Killing Floor 2 the other day. It's kind of giving me the bug again. Yes, now that we've got some of the doors up, we can nail that bit out, can't we? Let's, you know, smooth the floor underneath these doors as well. Make it look fancy. That said, this room down here is going to take a little while to get smoothed, isn't it? Always does. I don't have standard mech tech. That's because that's the upgraded one. I have basic. I was going to say, how have I got all this mech tech without standard? But that's the upgrade, which we might be able to get soon. And it's just great fun, right? It's silly. It's a bit chaotic. It's hilarious. Whether you're playing on survival or versus mode, it's good fun, and I really enjoyed it. And playing it kind of reminded me of how cool it can be. So I might have to do more of it. Ah, raining cats and dogs just punched a hole in the pen. Now we've got muffalos roaming everywhere. Dag nabbit. Disgusting behaviour. Right. We're getting a bit more building done up the front here. Because I think a cat or dog fell on it. Yeah, you can tell because the wall's taken a bunch of damage as well. Damn it. Is there a bedroom for your new Marine? That's a great question. Yes, Katya. Look, she took this one. Fortunately, yes. Could have been awkward. I love that she's immediately put on like a cultist headdress. Like, she's just lent into what we're about. Light leather parka, a bioferrite ritual mask. Increasing her pain shock threshold, which is nice. Is she armed? She's not armed. We should arm her. Get this bolt... No. Do you know what? Don't do that. Don't faff about with that. Let's do another heavy SMG. Let's do that. Are these guys prisoners, or...? Yes, they are. So you were trying to full-on convert to... Oh, yeah, we're trying to convert you and then declass you, I think. And Graves interrogate. Why were we interrogating him specifically? I don't know. Bolt actions are excellent weapons until you have charge. Yes, they hit quite hard, which is good. We've got a couple of bolt action rifles here. Harvest due soon. The harvest bounty has finished. You've been blessed. Your crops are healthy and plentiful. Make the most of this harvest, as you'll need all the food you can get. Have you set weapon loadouts for various pawns? I haven't set them. I'm not using the weapons tab at the moment, so you can't do weapons loadouts, unfortunately. Not in the vanilla game. That's what the weapons tab mod is for. So unfortunately, I can't get them to just automatically grab appropriate weapons. But as I make the cool stuff, I can... Hey, more bountiful crops! Yeah, I mean, look, stuff's getting harvested all the time in this colony, so... That's very helpful. We've got quite a few waste packs again, haven't we? Probably about time we prepared to fire them at one of our nearby neighbours. Ideally one that is tribal and already hates us. Because they will attack us in retaliation to this. We've learned that. This. Graves is some kind of SCP. How did we figure that? What gave us the feeling that he's an SCP? I know that there was something about him. Oh, wait a minute. No, I know what it is. I think I've remembered what it was about Graves that just gave us the ick. It gave us... It was doing us a concern. You know, a night owl with perfect memory, industrious, and avoid fascination. That's a giveaway as well. And all of these skills. Unfortunately, he's unwaveringly loyal, so we can never now actually convert him. Recruit him, sorry. But he can be declassed. The most terrifyingly powerful D-class in the world. But, you know, I'm sure it'll be fine. Nothing could possibly go wrong. How are we for power? We're still pretty good. He might end up in containment. I'm okay with that. If he ends up in containment, so be it. That's where he belonged all along. Just put him in the zoo. We can't, unfortunately. Until we are certain that he is some form of SCP, where there is no button that allows us to put him in the zoo. So, that's unfortunate. What are the builders doing? Oh, they're repairing walls. That's okay, that needs doing. That needs doing a lot, apparently. Nice! Oh dear, excuse me, folks. Okay. So I'm just kind of waiting on some construction at this point, really. We could do ground penetrating scanner, couldn't we? Ooh, not with that steel, we can't. So we've now hit the problem with steel. Is there any more visible that I haven't mined yet? I don't think there is. Because, oh no, there is. We Gucci. Grab all of that. I'm pretty sure it's going to include these bits as well. But we'll just mark that as vein mine anyway. And there's some down here and down here as well. Okay, so there's several patches of steel left. That's not too bad then. It's a lot of muffalo. We should hopefully start slaughtering them soon. We've got to be at or approaching the auto slaughter levels, right? We have 12 total. 444, yeah. So any more female adults, any more male adults. As soon as they reach adulthood. True story. Oh, what do you know? We're actually ranching for the first time, like, ever. I barely ever do this and actually, like, breed animals for purposes. Oh, we need to plug these holes in this wall that I helpfully made by removing doors. We also need to remove this door. Oh, we've made a little start on smoothing the floor. Good. Hidden conduit. Can't do it all along yet. Whoopsie. 2, 3. 3. Get a bit of light in there, that'll help with the need side entrances for those patches down south. I know, but I don't like side entrances. With the amount of enemies that have been directly and deliberately attacking our doors, I don't like putting them in. Remove door and replace with wall. Remember to replace. Yes. That's an important bit of that, isn't it? Oh. It is a change. Normally you turn them all straight into some form of meat or sell them off to the nearest trader, be he fur, glue or butcher. Yeah, exactly. It is a change. I'm actually raising animals. It's crazy. Almost unheard of. Hey, good. This amount of steel should tide us over for the time being, and I can get that ground pen scanner up. And if I can get that, and I can let our researcher just kind of work his magic with that for a little bit, then we can hopefully find some like underground steel and start doing that way. So what I do want back is the automated deep drills. I don't have chat to drop random stuff I need. No, I know, yeah, because of Rim Connect not being present anymore. A herd of animals. What have we got? It is Arctic foxes. Oh, they just ran past. Okay, that's all right. They just run past me. Okay. You've intercepted a distress signal from the nearby camp of the Red Finch Tasker. So last time we went here, they were to one of these. They were overrun by the Flesh, weren't they? So we'll be very careful if we are going to send anyone over there. I don't think I am right now. I don't feel like I have dudes to spare. Oh, here's a handkerchief, thank God. Ugh. And they call that a stampede. It's just a load of foxes sprinting. I doubt the ground even shook. At all. Right? Have we harvested that whole thing of steel? We have. Okay, that's fine. Because we've also basically got the ground penetrating scanner up. Stampedes only run across maps when you're walled in, it's no problem. Oh, I see. That makes sense, right? So because we put walls up, the stampede just goes around. That's fine by me. Cool. So now someone can go and do ground pen scanning, and if we find anything, we can slap a deep drill down, right? Because you got those first. Yeah. I used to have a mod that allowed for like less efficient but automated deep drills, so they didn't require a person to go over and operate them. They just worked, and I quite liked that one as things went. There's no Scaria or raid, it's just running. Yeah, so they're not actually violent on any level, right? Let's grab tree sowing. Yeah, I think so. Or hydroponics for later. Prosthetics? In case you need to replace anyone's bits. Actually, oh, you can't do lungs. Oh shit! Mechanoid cluster. Ooh, where are they coming in? That is inside my walls, sir. Right, we've got to. That's the problem. Auto charge turret, big problem. Proximity detector? Is that how we're? Oh, there's a countdown and a proximity activator. So the countdown is in 14 days. Proximity activator is already active, so we need to take care of it. Oh shit, flak armor. Tom, that's a great shout. We need plate armor first. We've not researched any armor, so we should definitely do that. Okay, so whatever happens, this charge turret's got to go down first. 2 Militaurs aren't a huge problem. The Scyther's only a problem if it gets right next to us. So, have we got a gun yet for Katya? Yes, we do. Katya, go and equip the heavy SMG. And then all of y'all, we're going to bring you down like here. And what we're going to do is we're going to open up first of all on the charge turret, and we're going to try and burn it down before it murders any of us. That's the plan. So everyone with guns is going to attack that, and we're going to go at one times speed. Crap. Right, first of all, the shotguns aren't in range. So that's fine. Shotgunners, maybe move forward? How close are you? Oh, you're like 1 square away. Okay. Everett's hit quite a bit. There we go. Right, that's the turret gone. And that's genuinely the most dangerous part of that. Ramon, be the distraction that you were born to be. Damn, that Minotaur's doing damage. There we go, there we go, there we go. Lovely. Great work. Solid effort, team. Love it. Love your work. That was effective. Right. Mech node is just deconstruction. These are all just deconstruct, I think, these ones. I could have built some walls to get cover from the turret. I could have. And that would not have been an awful idea at all, would it? What can you do? Oh well, we're sorted. Oh look, we've got more steel on the inside as well. Well, loads of steel. What do we get from this? Plasteel. Plasteel. And a bit more plasteel. It's not quite enough yet, I don't think, to get the multi-analyzer. That's what we're working towards. We need 50 plasteel for that. Oh, I don't know, you know, there's 39 in storage. 43. Oh, I think we might have it, because one of the constructoids is taking it over. Yep, 50 plasteel, yes! We've got the gold, we've got the components, we can get that bad boy up. We've got shamblers. 4 shamblers, that's a problem. They're sat in that corner at the moment, so they're not too terrifying just yet. Or we could send out the squad to take them out before they become a problem. You can capture one. Study it for knowledge. That's tough. Driving the Atom with the engine noise. Yeah, it's interesting. Mystery donation from Agent Fogster. We got a fine carnivore meal, a tribal headdress, a recurve bow, a piece of insect jelly, and a single jar of baby food. Thank you so much for dropping that. These guys are spreading out a little bit. I don't like it. But that said, I don't want to engage them if they're just going to leave, right? I don't know how long they stick around for. That's the problem. They might stick around for ages, for all I know. Shambler dropped a shard. Oh shit, they all just fell over. Nice! Oh, except that one. Standing listlessly. Why did these ones die then? I guess they just switch off eventually? Yeah, Shambler 3 hours. 2 hours. Keep running! Keep running! Maybe we don't? Oh no, he don't care. He don't care, he's only a Shambler for another 2 hours. Survive! Oh, the lifter's headbutted him. No! It's bad, isn't it? This one's either going to fall over of its own accord or end up in the trap corridor and die. And I don't feel like it's going to achieve that much against this lifter currently. It's got a couple of little cracks in it. And here's Ive. Ive's turned up with his heavy SMG. More than happy to start putting the hurt on it. Devastated that right middle toe. Great shot. What will cause its death first? There we go. I was going to say, what will cause death first? The heavy SMG or the 25 seconds remaining on its lifespan? Right, we've got a few people in healing at the moment. So I will want to do a sick bay. And I'm thinking just here in the entrance is going to be a good spot. This spot here for the sick bay. Serbica, why not both? Just lack of health in general. Exactly. I love it. Oh dear. Okay, let's I'm quite happy with the defense now. The defenses have got to a point where I'm really quite happy with them. A couple of smooths needed there, but we can manage that. Hopefully, yes, this is what I was hoping for. Hopefully this room is well under construction. Let's shove a... Oh, God. Is it Archist that my guys actually are? It's Archism, for which it is the Archist platform. That one. Do it. Make it out of granite. Let's go. Are the pods ready to fire our gifts to the neighbours? I think they are. I think they can carry 50, so I'm just waiting for it to build up to over 50. I've got the pods ready ahead of time, but once we've got over 50 waste packs, we'll launch them. There's plate armour. Let's get flak armour unlocked. I can't wait to see these go off. It's just going to become a flaming inferno in here with toxic gas. It's going to be good. The fun thing about using incendiaries is that when enemies are on fire, they can't shoot at you because they're too concerned with trying to put themselves out. Certainly humanoid enemies. I don't know if stuff like mechanoids will do it, but certainly humanoid enemies start to panic if they're on fire and they can't shoot back at you, which just keeps our defenders even safer, realistically speaking. Which I like. I'm a big fan of safe defenders. Do I want another geothermal up north? I was holding off on it because of a lack of steel. But I might be better now. I don't think mechs can catch fire now. Ooh, flesh beast. Uh-oh. Ground is giving way. Okay, okay. Oh god, they're splitty ones. They're also going down there, which is not great. Hey, what are you going for? Oh, the turret, nice! Nice. Except it will probably die. But this turret, yeah, it did, but it took most of them with it. And we can replace it. That turret absolutely did its job. Right? Someone fill that in. Snicks, go and do it, like, now. I'm poor. I don't have money. I want a ghoul because it's so funny. So this isn't one that you can enter, unfortunately, Crabs. This isn't one that you can go in and loot. Can I capture that last one? Yes, it's downed and can't crawl. Capture me that finger spike. Shove him in the good thing there. Nailed. And that starts harvesting bioferrite again, which is cool. What are you doing? You're tending to it. You're making it healthy again. Good. Well, that's good. We've got something that we can research. And it's beyond contained. The containment requirement is... what's the minimum containment on one of these? Hang on. Where does it say? Containment. Minimum containment strength, 20. Current containment strength, 305. Escape interval without any long storage bonus, 24 years. Ooh. Snicks is throwing a party. Ow. Oh. Hey, and Ives doing the research on it as well. That's good, because we didn't have a source of basic research because the monolith, the obelisk, sorry, has flipped over to advanced, which is why we're getting ghoul enhancements. But we weren't getting draw animals at all, whereas now we've got basic research, so that's good. That's not a hole that I can get inside of to root around. No, it's not. New lovers. Snicks courted Katya by telling a story about botched surgeries. Okay. Alright. Go off. Snicks is throwing a party. Right, this is... recently rescues 2 Imperials from an enemy jail. She wants you to guard them and keep their mood high. I mean... crafting a construction book isn't bad, but it's not worth all of this. Keeping a couple of Imperials happy and healthy. No thanks. Do you know what? You're alright. Everett's healing quite nicely. That light charge blaster, he got it. He got the brunt of it when that went off. Snicks, I can't seem to tell to repair this lifter. What's this guy doing? Wandering. Set on auto repair. Oh, there we go. Prototype repairing. It's moving very slow whilst it's not repaired because of the damage it's taken, like the leg. The Shambler bit its leg. Bit its robotic leg. I mean, the tech prints wouldn't be bad, I suppose. Learning assistance, great. Neurocalculator's good as well. That's a tough call, I'll be honest with you. That is quite the tough call. We got the multi-analyzer, so that's great. So actually, that means the next research we do is going to be fabrication. Pushing up the research this way so that we can make our own components and stuff like that, and start making a big difference. Yeah. We have hospital beds, don't we? So we can make a start, as I said, on sick bay. What do you reckon? Can we take on the Diabolus threat? See if we can get some better mechs happening. I reckon it's possible. Snakes, call it. Yeah. Diabolus incoming. There it is. Where's it coming in? Over there. Unfortunately, it has dropped outside my walls. Now, it will, I believe, attack. If memory serves. Not rim mods, but pawn mods. There. The good old Butt Xeno. He was cool. He was pretty strong. All told. Right. Are they going to come in? I'm hoping they're going to attack. And the Militaurs will definitely die to the traps. The key is, here we go, they're beginning their assault. The Militaurs, ooh, they might not die to the traps if that Diabolus is out in front. Now I'm concerned by this because I've had the Diabolus attack before and, no, shite bags. Well, he's missed. However, there is a fire. Close the door, close the door, close the door. Close the door. Cool. That's the important bit. Shutting that door. Oh god. I never filled that hole. You remember how I was supposed to fill that hole? That gaping hole in the side of our base? Where I removed a door? And then never filled it in? So they won't be walking over any of the traps. Arse Fez. That's bad. GG! And they've set off the toxins, which do nothing. Oh, no. You guys back up just whilst this hits. Oh, wow, that absolutely annihilated those walls, huh? Ramon's just trying to tank at this point. That's all he's here for. You're not affected by the toxins, are you? Oh, no, you are. Oh! Oh, okay. It can just do like a fire nova, which has now made Ramon back off. GG. Ramon, no! That's it. Come closer. Come closer. Also, incendiary mines against the Diabolus. I'm pretty sure it's functionally immune to fire anyway, right? Because of its nature, so... Nice one with the healing grace. Ramon got up and started trying to run out of the fire. Everett, just take a step away from that before it hits. Thanks, Chief. Because that absolutely would have hit you. I mean, we're getting it. We got it. So, not as bad as it could have been. For sure. Wasn't great. I didn't quite think it through in. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Why is everything repeatedly going off? Guys, it's super toxic in there. Oh, that is a mine that's on fire. Good, good, well done team. Get out the toxins. Get, dumbasses. It's all gone badly, chat. It's all gone very badly. Okay, so about the bit of wall I need to replace. Let's do that. Can't believe that. Can't believe that. Thank you for the healing grace. Jesus freaking crust. Go and analyse this signal chip, and let's get this front line repaired Eating in the tox gas. Nice. Gives the food that peppery kick. Okay, so but do you know what? We did it. And that's what matters. Snicks has got the all-important thing. Luckily, just running into the toxin for a tiny bit does very little. Hey, Spike, how you doing, dude? Welcome in, my guy. That's special sarin sauce, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Yeah, no, it's, like, Catcher just ducking in there. It's not done too much. It's not done too much. Make a table or chair close to the kill box. You're committing the war crime of eating without it. We might make a little little room here so they're also not like eating in the rain or in the toxic gas build-up, because apparently that's a thing they'll happily bloody do. We can now get standard mech tech, which is great. So that'll be this one. Gets us access to large mech gestator, the array headset, which is cool. Mech Commander helmet is really, really awesome. What's the tunneler? That's the mining robot. I'd like to get some of them, because they're also really tanky, if I remember correctly. But yeah, we can start using things like pikemen to have some really strong DPS robots. Getting ready for some V Rising bosses. Nice one, Spike. Yeah, I'll be hitting those up on Tuesday and Thursday again. Seeing what we can achieve until we take down Dracula. At which point we'll swap games again. We are probably going to need a dedicated bot room. Ooh, excuse me. Oh no, the hiccups. I don't want them. Nice, Hexad broke that down and got some more plasteel. That's one nice thing about mechanoids. Quite a lot of them contain a bit of plasteel. So you can sort of build it up through them. Jesus, this is taking forever to build. I did order it in granite, didn't I? Which wasn't the smartest play. In retrospect. Not the cleverest thing I've done. But we'll go with it. This well-contained little finger spike. Love it. How am I doing on codex entries? I've got a lot to go, haven't I? Yeah, because it's these ones I need. And I need another 8 more of these, of the advanced ones. Stop it and do jade. Stop it and do jade. Ooh, I like it. That's a great point. It's like naff all else I use jade for. Make it pretty green. Makes the room all fancy as well, doesn't it? Hidden conduits down to there. And then we can put lights on the wall. That lights the room up nicely. That should be enough. Should be enough of that. Yeah, we need 50 plasteel for this last door. And then all 4 cells are strong. We then just need the bioferrite harvesting to replace all the floors. We've got our funky little sunk into the wall mini turrets, just in case anything tries to make a break for it. Very important. Ramon is just chilling. How are we for food? We've got 1 meal? Who's supposed to be cooking, and why aren't they? Oh, we've got no viable vegetables. We've got a little bit of corn, but it's actually relatively very little corn. That's not great. That's not great at all. Do we need a new growing zone? I mean, we've got loads of meat, though. Surely we could just prepare meals with nothing but meat. Is that not a thing? Like, we need to do something because we have no meals. Cooking 4 simple meals. Yeah, there we go. Sully's actually getting it done. Come on, mate. He's our good cook. Wait, are we still set to only 10? That'll be why, really, won't it? have to make some vegetables next time you get invaded. Wow. Someone killed the food. That was it. That was it. Someone did food rot, didn't they? And that'll be where it's all gone. Yeah, that'll be what did it. Whoever you are, you know what you did. I can't quite afford to claim the other geothermal just yet, so I'm a bit shy on steel in general. Colony has received a mystery donation. 1 kid helmet, squirrel meat, pemmican and venison, and a kid's parka. Nice. If we ever have a kid, we'll have some stuff for them to wear. Nice. What's on this shelf? Void Sight Serum. Oh, that's the... Yeah, that's the one that lets them get more knowledge for some emergency rice close to the ritual spot. It's fertile. Oh, like over here. Yeah, that's not a bad plan. Have we got any more fertile ground? We've got a little patch up there. Not really, though, eh? And a little patch down there. A little patch there. Like, not a huge amount, unfortunately. Marriage is on. Everett and Bellerose. He's marrying the D-class. That's not going to end well, but okay. Good little rice field there. But yeah, because it's fertile, it should help a bit. Go Everett. King of security guarding and plants. There we go, this is under construction. I mean, it's also going to take ages, but at least it'll be real pretty when it's done, you know? Let's do that. And giving the D to the D class. And arch arches, and what's the seat? Pews. Pew pew. Let's do that. I reckon that works. Yeah? Do we think? Jade pews. How much do they cost? 100. I don't think we can do... Well, we can do 2 of them in jade. Like, we can do 2 of them in jade. And we'll replace the others if we get more. Like, that's a thing we can do. That's going to take forever. It's going to take functionally forever. Lifter 3 is damaged. Go, snakes. Fix the problem. Hey, stop and be repaired. He got hit by the charge blaster turret. Just need some tribal attacks, so send some toc packs at the tribals. Aha. We're over 50. Load launch group of 2. 50 toxic waste packs. Let's go. Come on down. Yeah, like we've got some bits of meat and some corn growing, but we're quite low on actual food at the moment, which is concerning. Got 14 meals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 people who'll eat them. Meals. Ramon won't, but then he'll just eat anything. Raining cats and dogs, thanks for the meat. Thank you, crabs. Where did we send these guys? It was at someone tribal, wasn't it? Was it these guys? Probably. Oh no, they're angry. They're angry. Severed Tiger with the mystery donation. Dropping in up here. consisting of a cloth t-shirt, a steel axe, another bioferrite ritual mask, a single log of wood, and a piece of immature dryad meat. Love it. Substantial construction. A silent neuroformer wouldn't be too bad as a choice. Do we reckon? It's the neuroformer, isn't it, really? Let's build this. I don't mind doing a building. Because, you know, construction must be completed within 12 days. You gain the rewards when you've done it, and there's no downside to losing it. That's the important bit in my eyes. Pop it there. So once we've built it, we don't have to defend this one again. So that's nice. Oh. Shock Lance is handy. It is handy. It's like a one-use FU to an enemy, right? Heat stroke. Oh, Katya. We're supposed to have made some more specific clothing here. 5 dusters and 5 cowboy hats. Those you'd think would be helping, but who knows, really? Starvation? Pixad, eat the food, dude. Consuming a simple meal. Muffalo 5 has died of blood loss. Yeah, probably because we killed it. Oh shit! Now all the Muffalos have escaped again because a cat and/or dog fell on the fencing. Dag nabbit. Very impressive room, despite not being finished. This corridor is a containment cell. Oh, based on the fact that it's got... Yeah, I see. No door. That's a laboratory. Extremely impressive laboratory. We like that. Many books is what that has. Slightly impressive workshop. Awful prison cells. Good. Mediocre bedrooms and dull ones. We're going to have to fix that at some point to make people happier. Missing blueprints. Oh yeah. Place the blueprints with as much granite as possible. Go. Time to do the thing. Do we have any allies to call in some traders? Don't know. Saying there are wild muffalos that are loose. There were. We fixed the fence. It looks like they've mostly, if not all, been dragged back. Except Muffalo 8. And also bison. That are bison? No. So there's a few of them not in pens. Yeah, okay. They should get dragged back. They should get dragged back over. Cool. That'll get done. What about bisons? Bison! Oh dear. Oh no. They were getting married, weren't they? Bellarose and Everett. Bellarose asks Everett for a break. They're no longer in a relationship. I'm sure that they got married. Ex-lover. Oh no. You're just trying to piss off the D-class at this stage. Stop. We still haven't found anything out about him. We're still set to interrogate him, but we have functionally trash social skills in this colony. They're not good. You tox shells. Oh, they're for reloading that. Okay. Have we finished replacing our front line yet? We have, just about. That's good. And we've filled in this stupid block. Which is great. Oh, sorry folks. Ugh, it's been a long weekend. Oh dear. That's a lot of Devil's Strand. Do we need that much? Probably not. Am I growing it anyway? Yes. That'd be crazy. Someone will come and try to interrogate him in a minute. Maybe we'll find something out. Who knows? Exotic goods trader ship passing by. Yes. Let's take a look at what they've got. They've got some plasteel, which we might buy. We might grab it. They don't want much of what we've got, I'll tell you that much for free. We can sell the signal chip. We've finished researching it. You don't need it past that. Maybe you do. Maybe you do. Let's not take the ballsy decision and be wrong. You know? Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Keep that. Obviously. How many advanced components do we need for the fabrication bench when it's ready? Does anyone know off the top of their head? Because if we need more advanced components, we might as well grab them now instead of stressing later on. So that's what I'm wondering, is just how many of these do we need? If anyone's aware. I can't remember if it's 2 or like 4. It's not many. That's the thing. And do you know what? We've got the money. Grab a couple more. All of them? I mean, that's not that bad a spend, is it? What if we added all the plasteel in as well? That's most of our money. But I'll take it, because we need those things. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. That's enough plasteel to finish the door down here as well. And actually separate off into a corridor and a containment room. Sully failed. Sully. Despite having construction 9. I mean, damn, in that case, if he failed, that's bad. Kind of tempted to switch everyone onto heavy SMGs because the shotgunners are just not getting into range easily enough. So we're gonna make a move on that. Everything's just kind of ticking over. The altar is being very slowly built. Muffalo's there. We've got some defences. We'll want to upgrade this defence at some point. Definitely. We've now got flak armour. Feels like research massively slowed down all of a sudden. There it is. Right, so I want fabrication. That's the next thing. Straight up. Get it. It's going to take a while, this one. 4,000. Although, that's pretty speedy. That's fairly speedy from Snicks. With his 18 intellectual. Yeesh. It's kind of nuts, isn't it? Hey, here's the pollution retaliation. They're all in a big lump. Are they attacking? Kind of looks like it. Where are you guys going? Whoa, sweet child of mine. You've all got recurve bows. I don't think you're attacking. Don't know where you did run off to. Yes, please come through the trap corridor. Great work, team. Capture. Got him. Guaranteed they are dying on their way. Death in 4 hours. They might make it. What are they like? An impid. So fire breather. Nothing too special on the stats. I don't know what to do with this one. Cargo pods though. Free stuff. Meals. 19 packaged survival meals. Beautiful. Temperature of the research room looked like he was breathing frost smoke. 25 degrees. So I'm hoping that's okay. Bloodlaw's got up pretty high for him, but he's good. Heat wave, goody. No worries, Crabs. Always worth checking. Always worth checking. I'd definitely rather that we went and had a look and nothing was wrong than not looking and one of our researchers freezing to death. Right, chat, I need a coffee. Okay, I need a coffee because apparently I'm quite tired. So I'm going to put this on speed 1. I'm going to let it sort of tick over just like this, nice and slowly. Because if anything bad like a raid happens, it should pause the game. I'm going to go and quickly grab a coffee. So talk amongst yourselves. Enjoy the chair stream for a few minutes, and I will be right back with life-giving caffeine. Don't go anywhere. Oh, change of plans, folks. I went through to ask if Hugh Fun wanted a coffee, and she said, don't worry, I'll make them. Bless her. Can that new guest not just beat its way out through the walls of their new accommodation? Oh, breath weapon. Yeah, I see what you mean, because they're an impid. In theory, yes, but they never seem to think about that. Although I guess they're very aware that they're in a wooden box, and if they don't burn their way out of it, they will just oven cook themselves if they started a fire in there. So maybe they are smarter than we give them credit for. Who knows? Right, Snicks is doing this, which is cool. Shouldn't be, because we've got a research to do, but okay. We'll take it. If we can find something nice and underground, we'll do it. Oh, the heat stroke's starting to set in for Katya. This... Oh, you're wearing a bloody parka, that's why. That's got completely the wrong, Yeah, no. Excellent cloth duster. That should help you out. Now she can handle up to 47 degrees, and it's... Oh god, it's 55 outdoors. Jesus McChrist. Who's going to get the Psylink Neuroformer then? There it is. Who are we making a psychic? Has anyone got psychic sensitivity beyond the norm? I don't think anyone does, do they? Where is it we check that? Ghoul enhancements. Ooh, yes. And we'll get Ghoul Resurrection as well, so we can keep bringing him back. There towards that. Yeah, 55 outside is kind of bonkers. There's no amount of wearing dusters that's helping with that. Psyghoul. I don't think you can do Psyghoul. No, you can't. You can't use it. Nice try. Everett the Psychic Prison Warden. Grab that heavy SMG, mate, because that shotgun's just not serving. It's not doing the trick. At all, folks. Ow. Sweet. I know. Boo. Any relation to Psyduck? Maybe? Maybe? Who knows, really? Like, we could grab a random... Someone like Ive or something. Psychic sensitivity, 100%. I need an easy way to see that. Sensitivity, 100%. Oh, I know what I can do, actually. Hang on. If I instruct a skip abduction research here... 100%... 100%... 100%... Oh, I don't want the prisoners having it though, so Sully, 100% Ive, 100 Katya. 110! It's Katya then. It's Katya. Katya's baseline and psychic sensitivity is 110%. So that is because... I don't know why that is, actually. I couldn't tell you. She just has slightly more psychic sensitivity. Anyway, go learn psychics. Psylink level 1. Word of trust. Speak to the prisoner whilst using psychic suggestion to reduce their resistance to recruitment. This can only reduce a resistance, it cannot recruit them. Okay. But that's kind of cool. Cool. You, what are we doing with you? Oh, thank you, Hugh. Fun. Coffee. Not sure. Can we get an abbot yet? Oh, so close, look. So close to being done. We also need a meditation spot for her. Artistic. The terror sculptures count, don't they? No, they don't. That's morbid. For those. So it's basically these, look. We do need some void sculptures, though. We've queued them. We just never had the... Yeah, it's 52 degrees, Mr. A6. It's not a cannibal community, actually. No, this is the SCP Foundation that we're building up within RimWorld, thanks to the new Anomaly DLC. Our mission is to catalogue, secure, contain, and protect as many anomalies as we can. Unfortunately, we did have a few contained, and then one of our colonists got a bit murdery and killed all of the anomalies that we had contained. So I was very sad about that. Role change, Sully. No, it can't be Sully. Damn. Everett, then. Everett into the Abbot. Oh, dear. Not officially or by memes, but Spanners does tend to cannibalise stuff. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean at all there, Krabs. I feel like you're casting aspersions upon my character. That's what I feel like. Downright rude. Sorry, I was in the middle of checking out what their potential focuses are. It's all sculptures, which we have none of at the moment, except for terror sculptures. So... Hang on, is Snicks already psychic? Snicks is already psychic, of course, the solar pinhole thing. We could have made him level 2. But actually, I'm kind of happy with Katja being psychic. Because of her prodigious psychic sensitivity. It's good. Yeah, so it was 52 out because we're in a heat wave at the moment, which is, it's sucking. Like, those temperatures be crazy. The leg is healed. Off with the leg. I don't know what you mean. I don't do such things. I've never done such things. You can't prove it. You can't prove otherwise. Oh, yes, the prisoners have a skull on pike in their cells. So we have some slaves, or in this case, D-class personnel. And in an effort to keep them suppressed, I've got skull spikes everywhere. But it doesn't seem to be working because there's just been another bloody slave escape. Oh my god. 2 of them are there. Where is Hexad? Oh, he's in there. Right, so he's in the research room. Ramon, go and beat this prisoner. Nice. Katja, you can probably help too. Now, as for everyone else... Let's start by beating on Writhe. This should sort it. These guys should be able to put Hexad down. Nice one. You return him to the slave bed. Ramon, come up here and help with the other 2. Because Everett's getting a bit beaten on. They need to be close to the spikes, so you need them all over. Yeah, I'm really feeling that that's the case, right? No, don't shoot! I don't need a dead Belarus. She's no use to me dead. Okay, cool. Katya's doing a rescue thing. Snicks is done. Ramon's done. Sully's done. And Katya just needs to put this person in the bed and be done. Right, stop trying to break out. I hate the slave system, so I never learned it. Yeah, same. I've not used it before. We're only using it because it's the closest way we have to approximate D-class personnel in this, but we just got another D-class rebellion as a result, because I don't... You're right, I don't properly understand how this system works. Like, their suppression rate is 87%. 81 and 80. Like, we're keeping suppression really high, but they still keep doing breakout attempts every now and then. So I can't quite figure out what I'm doing wrong. Hopefully I will, but I'm not there yet. Right, Snicks and Everett are both wearing tatty clothing. It's the lab coat. Really? And oh shit, Graves just prison breaking. Graves is a problem, because Graves is really hard. Graves is Howl. Oh shit, Graves has let out a twisted half-human scream. In the distance, you can hear other screams answering the call. They are coming. Graves, you're absolutely some kind of wibbly anomaly, aren't you? He's busting that door down. He's coming out of there one way or another. Ramon. Ooh, okay. Ramon gets in the doorway, and then everyone else just like lines up here. Jeez, he doesn't need... Please don't kill him. I really want to capture him. Whatever he is. But he's going to die now. Yep, dead. A proximity detector has detected an invisible creature. Oh, boy. Where? Somewhere in the front lines. Okay. Okay, we need to go and get defensive. Really, really defensive. That's a shame. What beast is he? We never found out. We should have done a surgical investigation. Is what we should have done. So this is detecting an invis. We just don't know exactly where. There! Oh god, there it is. It's another sight stealer. Oh, if we can capture that, then that'd be great. Yep, get him. Capture. Get him in the box. Get him! Okay, there's more. That is not the only one. So, defensive positions, folks. I know that you're a bit injured. I know that you're a bit injured, Everett. There's another one. Who's doing the capture? It's Catcher. Catcher, once you've done the capture, return to the front lines, please. That's another one down. Solly, get it. Ooh. Ooh. Hoo, hoo. We might be able to restock our containment cells with this. Get more bioferrite, get more stuff. Yes. This is good. We didn't do an electro harvester on any of these. I'm tempted to see what effect it has. Hey, Mr. A6, thank you so much for the follow. Jump in the toolbox, grab yourself a drink, and let's play some games. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Thank you for joining us. Are there more of these? I don't see the proximity sensor going off again. So I think we're in the clear. I'm going to release the defenders to go and tend to their wounds. That's a shame that Graves had to die. A real shame. But we got ourselves a couple of new prisoners from it. Containment victims? I don't really know. What does this cost to make then? Bioferrite. So we need bioferrite to make the electro harvesters. That's probably part of the problem. But we will do electro harvesters because I don't think it's going to reduce the containment level enough to be a problem. Escape interval here is now 8.5 years. I thought it was 25. Never. Oh, because it's down. I was about to say, never. It's just, this entity will never escape. Yeah, these guys are worth basic entity knowledge, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. Like, we need basic knowledge at this point because we've got a load of basic researches that we've just not finished. And once we get it all done, we'll move on to the advanced stuff and laugh maniacally into the night. We never found out what Grave actually was, which is a shame. I feel like there was probably a codex entity for him somewhere that we're now just not going to get. Oh well. This frontline proximity sensors detector is a good idea. What I didn't realise it doesn't reveal what it spots, but it does at least let us know when something's in that front area. So that counts. How are you on stone blocks? Consider making some roads. I probably could, yeah. I probably could do some roads, couldn't I? Because I'm not bad on stone blocks. I'll have a look at that in a bit. Ooh, lots of Devil Strand to harvest. Go team. She's learning. She's trying. She's great at fighting, but her other skills all need work. Lots of it. Hey, the heat wave's over. Thank goodness. Jeezy McCreasy. Just pop any old meditations button. Meat rotting. Check temp in storage. It might be because yeah, look, this temperature actually managed to rise up. I think the heat wave was so powerful it overwhelmed the freezers in here, unfortunately. But we've got lots of corn now. The corn's grown in. And the rice is also ready to harvest, so we'll just go veggie for a little while. Rice and corn. Should be good. Okay, and all these bioferrite generators are working as well, the harvesters. Meat for Ramon. That is a problem, yes. Oh, excuse me. Lots of fires popping up. Uh-oh. Oh, come off it. Why are they constantly rebelling? I wish I understood the slave mechanics in this, because I don't know what's causing these constant rebellions. No, don't shoot. Shot a little bit. Oop. Right, return to slave bed. Everyone else can stop being angry. And you could all just stop rebelling. The only reason Writhe didn't rebel as well there is because Writhe was already out of action. Like, yeah. Rebellion interval, 2.7 years. That's what it reckons. Move that summoning circle for bigger grow zones. I might need to, yeah. Well, I can build a copy of it. So I can put a copy of it up here. Must be standable on all sides. Oh, yeah, yeah. Like that. So now that's the area. White outline is where people need to be able to stand. Green outline is where you can put stuff like void sculptures. You need to check that when they're not in the room. Yeah, alright. Who's just come out? It's Hexad. Right? No, 5.65 years, 3 years, 5 years, like... This is why we keep the weapons in this box, by the way, so that they can't get to it. But yeah, it's crazy how often they want to rebel. And I don't understand the mechanic at all that's leading to it, so... I think it's a grand... Wood is a weapon, but for the purpose... I've not got any wood stored for a start, which I need to actually fix. But for the purposes of this, I have noticed, and I did check that the other day, when a prisoner walks past a piece of wood nearby, it doesn't count as I'm near to weapons. They've obviously put an exemption in for bits of wood. That whilst it can be used as a weapon, it doesn't count as one for giving the D-class the thought that they can maybe escape. Solar flare, no power. Man, Everett is pissed. Broke up with. That'll do it. That won't help. It's a good shout, crabs. Muffaloes don't eat wood. Yeah, see, we've got ghoul starvation now. That's not good. We need to do a hunt. Once again, kill everything on the map that won't fight back. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Eight more. I don't care how well this hunt's going. I need Ramon to eat. Dead guinea pig. Old complex booty. I've got an old complex booty. No. I think under the thrombos eat wood. Yes, I think you might be right, crabs. Maybe alpha beavers. I'm pretty sure alpha beavers will do it as well. Speaking of, like, vanilla creatures, at least. I think those are the only two I know. Thrombos and alpha beavers. Alpha beavers can be a genuine problem if you let them stay on your map. Because they'll eat every sodding tree on there. Oh dear. Oh. Oh dear. I said the hay fever hadn't affected me too badly. I had to open my mouth, didn't I? I just had to open my big mouth. No, keep your side focus nice and high. Good job. It's a lot of Devil Strand we've got now. That's good. That's going to come in handy for making better clothing and items. I think, because we stopped growing cotton, didn't we? So we will essentially go completely over onto Devil Strand. Which is helpful. Oh my word. Why didn't this get built? Oh, I forbade it. Doi. This is verboten. So yeah, it won't be long as well before we're able to start essentially pulling oh, what do you call it? I've forgotten. I've absolutely forgotten what I was going to say. Pulling electricity out of these guys. Yes, that's a thing. I want to see if we can manage some advanced captures as well. I will happily replace one of these site stealers with another different type. Right, you can't manually extract bioferrite if you've just chunked them up to a harvester. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Oh my god. Earlier today I found one of the culprit moustache hairs that keeps flipping upside down and going up my nose. I went and literally got my clippers straight away and removed it with extreme prejudice. But there might be more. Very possible. Very, very possible. Oh, this can come down. Get out of the way. Oh, shit! Oh, god damn it. Great. Do they yield more than the smaller one? Yes. So these guys, if I look at this bioferrite. So the site stealers yield 1.6 bioferrite per day. The little guy, 1.2. So that kind of tells me that also more advanced ones are probably going to give even more. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad an infestation, really, is it? 1 mega spider, 1 spilipede, and 1 hive to break. And some free insect jelly. Nice. Sully and Everett didn't even show up for work. Expand the grow zone. Oh, yeah, expand the rice zone. We're just going to grow a shitload. Where's my agri hand? You can't capture bugs. They're not entities. They don't count. Excuse me. At least I don't believe they do. Sort out Lifter 3. Where's Lifter 3? It's repairing. Lifter 3 is just repairing. Right, tattered clothing. What we'll do in the first instance is hit clear forced, and then make sure that the anything policy specifies 50 hit points or more. Yes. So hopefully Snicks and Everett should go and swap their gear. Yes, he's doing it himself. Good. He gets rid of the tattered apparel. Tattered apparel. Apparel or apparel? What do we think? Roof collapse. Whoa, 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 sweet child of... Oh, you tart. It almost wasn't a problem. The Constructoid 2 took a little lick of damage there. Not much, mind you. Hey, we managed to convert one of the prisoners. Right, so you were then going to get... I want to say you were going to get declassed, although tough. Tough, like, kind of makes me think about ghouling him. Ghoul infusion, no bioferrite, damn it. Needs 30. Apple? That wasn't one of the choices. Are you thinking apparel? What's the rest of the colony's cooking skill? Great question. 1, 7, can't. 2, 1, 13 on Sully. Sully's good at it. 2, 1, 1. But Sully's been doing a lot of our cooking recently. But yeah, that would be the other option, is to wait until we've got the bioferrite and ghoul him. Ghouls can't rebel. He's tough, but also imp, so he is about as good a ghoul as a Neanderthal. Maybe backup cook, maybe backup cook. Like, imp genes say cold weakness, heat tolerant, fire resistant, weak melee damage. Yeah. Which would suck as a ghoul. Slow wound healing. But as a ghoul you get massive wound healing. That's the thing, I don't know if ghouling someone also overrides their... Oh, he's still down as a baseliner, so... Be interesting to know, wouldn't it? I cannot repair. Oh, Constructoid 2. You didn't actually take any proper damage though, did you? Oh, you lost a sight sensor. You can't see shit, Captain. Let's maybe fix you. Let's maybe fix you. There you go. Now you can see again. So maybe he is better as a D-class then because he's an imp. Tough is like, you take half damage though, isn't it? Yeah, it's nuts. That's what Ramon's got. Tough, incoming damage multiplier times 50%. It, like, takes only half damage. Is kind of strong. What else I get? I got ghoul enhancements. Where are they produced? Bioferrite shaper, I'll bet. Now, where did I put one of those? Did I put one of those? That's the real question. I'm not convinced that I did. It takes 40 bioferrite to make. Am I sure, though? If I don't have one, I don't have one. And I'd like to have one, so I'm going to need to build it. But I don't want to waste the resources on it if I don't have to. I say ghoul to check how the genes transfer over. It's fair. I can't fault that. I need these sweet, sweet bioferrite collectors to work, though. They're getting there. Use the search. That's a point, yeah. Experiment on the imp? Gladly. Oh dear. Has the front all been repaired up? Yeah, it has. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, I like this little run-in, run-out job. This fabrication research is going to take forever. It's going to take absolutely forever. We're naming any of the colonists, or you're sticking with the default names. For now, I'm going to stick with the default names. I do mean to go back to naming them after viewers, but I need to set up a good system to do it with, and I haven't set one up yet. But I want to find a way that I can automate it to take that job off the mods, so that they're not having to do it. Excuse me. Because previously it was a case that like Fun had to go onto random.org, generate a random number, count down the viewer list of that many, make sure that person was a follower, and then tell me the name. Whereas if I can automate that whole process, which I believe there are ways to do, I was raging that asked that, sorry. I believe I can do that. We've placed the lab far away from everything. Research tends to be slow. I know, but here's the thing. I want the research facility for SCP to be under the mountain. It just feels appropriate. At least make a lunchroom tempting. We do need to get the med bay up, don't we? That's a thing. With sterile materials and all sorts. Melissa Archer, town councilman with a revolver. Right, we've almost done hunting all the stuff I asked to be hunted, so that's great. Because our meat stocks are back up a bit now. Quite a fair bit, actually. I'll take that. A single fertilized duck egg. The sick bay is not being built. Yeah, I know. I was going to wait until I have mining robots to get it done, but now I noticed the research for those is miles away, so I might just have to do it. There we go. We'll dig that out. We'll see where that gets us. Oh dear. Okay. I believe the normal Twitch toolkit mod can give you an in-game queue to let viewers join a list that you can use in-game. Could be cool. Could be what I'm after. If you ghoul the imp, you'll need double the raw meat to feed them. Yes, yeah, that has crossed my mind. That has absolutely crossed my mind. I'm hoping we can just produce muffalos fast enough to be useful, right? But oh dear, they are giving birth quite quickly, so that's neat. Okay. Sorry, I went really deep in thought there. Given a mission, rules need help. Oh no! A yeoman wants to stay at site redacted for 15 days with a court ally. They're suffering from paralytic abasia and must be kept in bed. You can get a straight up persona core from that, which isn't bad. A recreation book and some plasteel, or a biomutation lance. That sounds awful. Plus a prestige recon helmet and a prestige cataphract helmet. Those are nice. I'm not gonna lie, those are nice. The 2 prestige power armor items. A persona core is required for the normal end game process, so it's not what we're following this time, though. I want to do the obelisk end game. So from what I understand, this is one of the end game choices, just to follow this all the way to the top. I don't know. I might take the power armors, but we need some beds to put them in. So, do you know what? There's no requirement to keep them insanely happy, so we're just going to do that. Oh, mystery donation. Thanks, Crabs. Sending in a sand cube sculpture, a cloth blindfold, a piece of chicken, a piece of rice, and 1 dose of go juice. Oh, and a cloth lab coat. Look at that. And a fertilised goose egg. Where's all this coming from? Crazy. Right, yes, you mark this as medical use. And this one, and then we go to quests, and we accept that quest for these ones. The Imperials have arrived. They need rescue. Reserved and reserved. Wait, what? Okay. That gets them both into the bed, and we just need to look after them and then stuff them in a shuffle. Shuffle? A shuttle. God damn it. At the end of that. That's fine. Random sand cube sculptures everywhere. What's causing this? Hastily constructed sculpture resembling a cube. Is that anomalous? Is that a problem? I don't really know. I'm not knowledgeable enough in this. What happens at the moment if we try and do void provocation? Not much at all. 34%. So that's why we need these void sculptures, and that's why we need more bioferrite, and that's why we needed to capture more creatures. Essentially, that's the progression that we're at. I want to be able to use void provocation to start bringing in the anomalies a little bit faster, because I feel like that's going to be beneficial to us. Have some light, that will help with the digging. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Do more research, get that done. Big field of rice. Big field of rice. Nobody is starving on my watch, chat. Nobody at all. Skip abduction. How bad would this be? Catch her up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 34% again. Okay, and you need bioferrite for that one. Don't forget the sun hole for warmth and light. Yes, I do keep forgetting that, don't I? That's on Snicks to do that. Solar pinhole. Yeah, that's well lit now, isn't it? Hey, it's Raven Guard. Hey, dude, how you doing? Welcome, welcome in. 7, I'm pretty sure that would work too. I think stream elements can also handle a pool, which people sometimes use for naming pools, and that would allow viewers to, with a command in chat, enter the pool, and then whenever I press a certain button to do it, it randomly draws a name from the pool, and then removes that name from the pool, and makes sure that people can't add themselves back in as well. So I think that takes care of quite a lot. I might look into that one as well. I'll have a look at all these options, and just kind of try and decide which one's going to work best for what we want to do. I think that's the best bet. Smooth, smooth. Smooth McGroove. Interesting. For some reason, I can't claim the subscriber granted extra coins in crowd control. Should be working. Or just name after subs. Yeah, I could just name after subs, but here's the thing. I don't like... well, it's not that I don't like. I like when I can name the pawns after people who are definitely there in chat. It's kind of first of all, as kind of a way of saying thanks for coming and watching the stream, because every view helps, and I'm trying to get my average viewership up and grow the community this year. Obviously, all of that's good stuff. But also, no, again, I've forgotten. Wow, my brain is like a sieve today. Mystery donation. Thank you for bringing this in. It's a piece of cat meat, a cloth veil, 1 dose of wake up, another nerve spiker, and a piece of raw fungus. Mushroom. Also a flak helmet. Nice, that's useful. The cooldown on the sub counts is 16 days, minus 31 days. Or maybe the sub one's only once a month then. But yes, I like the idea of anyone who's present being able to do it. Oh yeah, that was the other thing I was going to say. Because it's cool. It's cool when you're present at the stream to get a pawn named after you. Like, if throughout a whole stream, because it'd be very possible, if throughout a whole stream or even most of a colony, I ended up naming the colonists after people who weren't there watching the stream, like, it might be that RimWorld's just not their thing, or stuff like that, but it then takes that away from people who do love this and would love to get a colonist named after them. He just wants you to get attached while he slowly murders you. Don't know what you mean. Tomo, thank you for coming in tonight, dude. You've got to be up at stupid o'clock in the morning. Sorry to hear that. Go get some rest. Thank you for popping in, and it's been good to see you. As always. Right, the Constructoids are working away at smoothing out this floor, which is great. All of the dig team are doing the dig. I would already be back on base if I didn't have this Monday and Tuesday off because of holidays. Hey, nice. Bonus. Love a good holiday, right? Love a good holiday. Nice to get a break. So this week, chat, I'm excited. I'm excited because I've finally got the appointment to do the second surgery on my toe that should, fingers crossed, fix it. In the drawing a line under it. No, not chopping it off, Dear Swami. And it's in drawing a line under the problem, making it not an issue anymore. Like, this is it. It's resolved. I don't have to be in pain anymore. I'm really looking forward to if that's the case. Because I'll be able to actually, you know, physically exert myself again and run. Like, just generally use C4 to remove toe. That's quite a... I love that you guys all want me to get my toe bone made into a dice when I'm not getting my toe removed. I don't know why I need to keep telling you guys this. The toe is not going anywhere. It's not being removed, it's being repaired. For goodness sakes. It's not going to do it, so we've got to do it. Don't feel like that's the case. Please don't take it into your own hands to remove the streamer's toe. You can hope all you like. I see. I see. Thinly veiled threats now, is it? That's the secret, it always was. It's always been thinly veiled threats. All the way down. We missed this one bit. So when is it? Hope it isn't tomorrow. No, it'll be Thursday. Thursday is the day. So I'll be streaming on Thursday evening, and I'll tell you how it went. I won't be streaming on Friday evening. But I will be streaming on Thursday evening, so I'll be able to give you some info on how it went and that kind of thing. So, yes, you don't need a meditation spot. You're paralysed. People with paralytic abasia don't need meditation spots. Thursday? Let's go with it. Have I seen the new major order in Helldivers? It's another kill lots of stuff, isn't it? I believe. Oh, those are artistic meditation foci. Interesting. So yeah, I think it's another kill lots of stuff, but this time it's kill anything. Like, whether it's 3.14 billion enemies, but it could be bugs or automatons, anything counts, doesn't it? And everyone's got the Eagle 500 kilo. Everyone gets it. Which means if you also take the Eagle 500 kilo, you have a lot of very large bombs that you can drop. It's great. But yeah, what you want to be doing at the moment in Helldivers is almost completing a mission, getting to extraction, and then causing as much ruckus as possible, letting bug breaches happen, letting bot drops happen, and just have a massive fight right up until you have to extract. Like, right up until the last moment where you have to extract, and then going. You know? Oh, data, see what the super gift brings down. That'd be great. We don't get those very often, and they're usually quite cool stuff. They're going to revert their patrol changes. They did say that, yes. The changes that were made to the patrol spawning have not been received well by the community at large, have they? No. Draw animals. Let's learn this one, I guess. I don't necessarily like it, but let's just do it. What did we get from that then? We got a triple rocket launcher. We got a prestige marine helmet. That's good. And we got a tornado generator. What could go wrong? I heard some things that the previous order of building new recruitment centres was a cover way of them testing Xbox servers in the background, but it's probably not true. Yeah, probably not, unfortunately. They've got a raid of mechanoids coming in here. What are they doing? Preparing for a while, then attacking. Okay. Just got to keep a little bit of an eye on them. Be ready to defend when they get angry. They've not got any of those crazy breacher types, have they? A couple of scorchers, so that's flame weapons, I think. Mini flame blaster. It's a very short range one. And then at the other end of the scale, you've got these guys. Ooh, needle guns. Ooh. Yeah, so that's very snipey, the needle gun. Just wait till you see that they've begun their assault. Oh, exotic goods trader coming in. Oh, you can help defend by standing out the front. Mechanoids are beginning their assault. Let's go to defensive positions. Here they come. I don't think the trader's going to get here in time to help. Still, the traps are probably going to do the trick here. Oh, they might be here in time to help a little bit. Oh no, the Agri Hand was out. What are you doing, wandering? Nab it. McCormick got shot. They're attacking that donkey. Agri Hand, no! Get inside. Donkey is out of here. Donkey is leaving. Snipers and burner boys, yes. That's precisely what was on hand here. Yes, Krabs. I do. Zones take time and effort. Oh, there's a fire. It's because the Scorcher fired a shot or something, isn't it? Maybe? I don't know, that looks chem fuel puddle. Interesting. Stop going outside, please. I can't really stop the muffalo, but I can stop my own bots from. I mean, they're just having a massive fight outside my base. I don't even know who's going to win at this point, I'll be honest with you. Let's move everyone up to actual defensive positions, shall we? Whoopsie! Are they all done? Oh no, this guy's still firing. This guy's having a great time. The fire is from the shield stopping the attacks. Does the shield spill chem fuel? Because there were chem fuel puddles there. Which I don't remember the shield doing. These traders are getting wrecked. Bit by bit. What's getting built here? Oh, this is what's happening. Stop building. Get out of there and let him come through the maze, please. Crazy constructoid. Snakes, come and fix him. One dude attacked it and the attack was the fire. That makes sense. No, no, no. Writhe, come back in. Belarus, come back in. Everyone stop trying to go outside. God damn it. Silly people. Is it gone? It's dead. It's dead. You can go about your days now. Do it. Unforbid them because I need them. Because this don't take time and effort. Yeah, I know. I know. But you know, I'm just playing it my way. Like Burger King says, have it your way. I kind of want his fire out before he burns all the forests down. Hey kids, come and put the fire out. There we go. There we go. Solved. And then we can clear the home area down to like here. Winner. And that takes care of it. That takes care of it. That's good. Beyond that, the mechs seem okay. Rainy thunderstorm, so the fires should get put out automatically. I don't chop those trees generally, but I might if I start running out inside the walls. You don't know. You don't know that. Burning the outside down brings more animals inside. I can see the benefit in that. I can absolutely see the benefit in that, yeah. That's fair. Critical alert! Fire! Dennis and the lair. Destroy a camp. Psychic Emanator is pretty good. Improves the mood of anyone working nearby. But, yeah, I don't fancy going and attacking another camp right now. I feel like it's going to end badly. Hey, this room's about done. Cool. I'll let the walls get smoothed off. Then we'll get some proper light in it, and we'll medbay it up. I'm gonna, instead of making individual rooms this time, I'm gonna make one big medbay. Yeah. As long as it's kept clean, it should be fine, right? No big deal. Oh, they're fixing up the defences. I suppose we'll allow that. Bigger is better. Yes, Krabs. Yes, it is. Good rule of thumb. Ooh. Kick the ring right, hang on. Don't fall over. There we go. One square of blood or dirt have less total impact. Yes, that's true, actually. That's a good point. I spent ages smoothing the floor here, but I need to put sterile tile down, really, don't I? So we're going to need this steel. We're also going to need this silver. Just a feeling. And I've given up on waiting for the the next mech tech before I start mining. I'm just going to do it. How long until your shuttle arrives? 9.8 days. Okay, that's fine. For the time being, we're managing to keep them alive, and that was the minimum requirement. Oh! Snicks proposed to Catcher. Catcher rejected the proposal. Ruh-roh. Good job, Sully. It's slightly dirty. Only problem with this sterile tile, it's ugly as sin. And there's not another version that isn't, that I've seen. There's not like there's a higher work way to put down sterile tile without it being ugly. Again, not in the vanilla game anyway, you know. Kind of gutted about that one. It's really hard for me to use this geothermal because I've misplaced the building. And so, look, it needs to go into the wall there. So I would have to trim back this whole wall just to be able to put a geothermal there. And I don't like that. That makes me sad. Easier to spend less resources by cheesing the bed placement. Yes, that's fair. Done correctly, in fact, you can get a lot more effectiveness out of, like, the stuff that buffs these. Oh, we don't have any components. We have none? Ooh, that's not great. That's not good. We have null components. Have I seen any components on the map that I haven't harvested yet? Yeah, there's these ones. Oh dear, excuse me. Takes time and effort, and more importantly, you can't whine about it every stream to relive some stress. Well, then where's the fun? If I can't bitch and whinge about it, where's the joy? Where's the joy? You're taking the enjoyment out of this for me, Crabs. I kid, I kid. Combat supplier. Let's see what we can sell to them. Sully, go. I choose you. Give them all those. Drugs. Any items we can sell. Kid helmet. Jeez, he doesn't take much, does he, at all? Well, how have I got 0 silver? Ah, because I put it all in the floor. That's not ideal, really, is it? Give 3 components for the time being. At least until we harvest the silver that's out the front. But we're grabbing the steel first, so that's okay. Got a good chunk of this floor done. It's showing up clean, which is what we wanted it to be. I need a lot of components to do the hospital beds. So that fabrication is going to become more and more important, isn't it? Bioferrite looking. 25, 20, 20. I haven't set make all the corsets for cash. Yeah, I know, because we're very rarely getting traders that actually want to buy clothing. This is the thing, I've got quite a lot of clothing stored. I always found corsets were best to sell to, like, the Imperial faction. But we've not been putting too much effort in with those this time, because we've not got a noble, I don't think. What does Slicks become a noble? I don't really remember. I don't think he is. I think we got this solar pinhole thing from somewhere else, didn't we? This trader would buy it? What? No. Because we've got like dusters and all sorts. They'll buy armour and bandoliers, but no clothes. But yeah, like dusters and stuff like that. We need somewhere that'll buy that before we can worry about spamming with corsetry. Tell you what, my brain's really fried today, isn't it? Crazy. Chat, it's your job to keep me awake. Go. That's the interactive part of this stream. Keep the streamer awake. Here, we've got lots of wood in storage. Almost 4,000. Loads of Devil Strand as well. Got like 2k of that. Muffalo Tennor's given birth. That's great because we're getting a lot of that sorted. There's a bison just chilling with them, look. Another Muffalo for our delectable table. Jeez, they're still fixing the front. Need to hold those out. They are blocking the way. You only do trade runs, so can't be picky with traders, and you never just make Flake / Yayo that loads of traders buy. They do. The problem with Flake and Yayo for me is every time, and maybe this is just my shit experience, every time I get into a situation where I am crafting the drugs of the game, or just have some in my colony somewhere, half my colonists just start sucking it down and develop crippling addictions every time. I don't know if that's just awful luck. Maybe it is, but it does my tits in. So I stopped doing it. I stopped making drugs or stockpiling them, and I just sell them the moment we get them, and don't worry about it from there. Maybe that's just my bad experience. I have got Psychite tea, and I probably could make more Psychite tea, so I could have enough to sell. Look, because we did 12 out of 10. If I said to do this forever, if I said Psychite tea forever, what would happen? Probably very little, actually. Oh, we're making some nice meals. Look, fine meals. That's good. That'll help with happiness. How many of these have got? 52. Time to launch. That's how it works. Got over 50 waste packs. It's launch time. And let the leaves rot. Letting them rot is a bold accusation. I'm not letting them anything. Look, they're up here. They're fine. We've got them. Plus, I don't think that they unrefrigerated spores in 25 days. They last. And we've got this. And if I set to forever, then we'll make it all into tea before it becomes a problem. There they rot. Yeah, but not quickly. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's get Ghoul Resurrection. That should allow us to, if we do lose a Ghoul, get them back up. Which would be nifty. Like I say, especially if we're going to put any effort into the Ghoul upgrades, I don't want to spend lots of... It's going to be Bioferrite. I don't want to spend a lot of Bioferrite on Ghoul upgrades and then have them lose them when they die. Store them in the kitchen. I thought I was. I'll be honest with you. I thought I was. Psychoid leaves could go in there. And that links that whole thing together, yeah. The Arco Nexus. Another one that I've never completed. We need to be allied with KOM. And have a colony wealth of 350,000. And we get Arco Nexus map part 1. And then we have to restart with 5 people and 5 animals anywhere on the planet. Crazy, man. That's the end game that requires you to basically build like 2 or 3 colonies in total. Man, I struggle enough building 1 colony. How did you think? I don't. Yeah, I just don't. I don't bother thinking. I just act. It's vastly more entertaining. Oh god, my throat. Really sore. More anomalies. Send entities. Dear entities, we are bored. Please come and say hello. Much love, Toolbox. Should do the trick. 24, 28, 24. We're getting there. We can manually eject these, look. That's another 76 bioferrite. That's nice. I'm going to see if I can let one of those... Let's cancel this for now. I'm going to see if we can have enough bioferrite to get one of those sculptures done. If we've got enough of those, we can start doing void provocation and unlocking some codex entries. I see. I see. Until the rest of this is smoothed out, we can't get the power on the other side. And this room is going to need to be lit. Get more beasts. Yeah, that's what I'm aiming at, Raven. Like, I need more captured beasts, right? And bigger, nastier ones as well. If we could catch something advanced, I bet that would generate quite a lot of bioferrite. So that's what I'm hoping for. I love T since 1, it's safe, 2, it gives a nice little boost, and 3, it's an easy way to get the Psychite-dependent gene covered. Yes, all of those very true. The Psychite T is good. Like, that's worth using. It's the other ones where they get addicted to, like, Flake or Yayo or worse stuff. It's another thing that you then need to manage and keep an eye on and keep on top of, right? It does add to the challenge quite a lot, doing that one. So, but you know, hey, if there's any chance the tea will sell, I will happily make as much tea as I can. And we'll go from there. Hey, we finally made that heavy SMG. Jesus McChrist. Now Sully can put his silly shotgun down. Chain shotguns were fun, but a bad idea. They're so short-ranged. They're insanely short-ranged. That's outside the walls. I'm not too comfortable with doing it as a grow zone. It's counted as a drug, so most weapon dealers will buy it. See, that's handy. Don't do sewing. Absolutely do cutting though. I lied. We're gonna mark these up and see if we get any worth from them. So this is one we learned previously, I think thanks to Wellcrabs actually. If you get an ambrosia sprout, then rather than waiting for them to be ready to harvest and then having to remember to click it, just pop a grow zone that encompasses all of the ambrosia, turn off sowing, and then the rest of it will be auto-cut when it's ready for harvest. Nice and simple. These are ready to harvest, therefore the stuff in this field will have been marked as harvestable. How's this one doing? Oh shit, we never decided what to do with them. I don't know if we want this one. Made 2 small zones that are almost standalone. Oh, damn. Yes! One of which isn't needed, and the other one, no sewing. There we go. That should hopefully deal with it. Someone will run out and just plant 1 potato. Yes, don't do that, dear colonists. I don't need a single potato planted outside the walls. I don't need that. That's not a thing I require on any level. Okay, the medbay is dug out and is smoothed all round. Let's make sure it's got light. And then what we're missing is the components. I'm not going to spend yet. I'm going to wait until we've got fabrication. Don't forget this component, compacted machinery, is left in the wall because it increases the overall containment strength of this restraint panel. Not the right terminology, but it's the terminology I've gone for by accident. So grab that, chop that up because it might have some in. Yeah, do those. Ship chunks can have components in, if I remember correctly. So, it's worth grabbing. There's some. Okay. We're getting there. Piece by piece, little by little. I'm happy that we managed to fill the cells a bit more. We're actually getting some bioferrite coming in, which is great. We've got 26 of it stored. And someone is making a void sculpture. It's Snicks. Good. What is Snicks wearing? Oh yeah, cool. Devil Strand t-shirt, flak pants. We can make flak pants now, can't we, actually, and flak stuff. So, is that something that we want to set some jobs for, to make sure that there's enough for all the defenders? Just might be. A wild man wandered in. Called Zelf. He's a pigskin. Fair enough. Okay. Good job, Snicks. Keep going. Keep going, buddy. One colonist idle. As a member of D-Class sat around twiddling their thumbs. Unacceptable. There's very little actual research going on at all. Also, you said to put a dining area in. The research area literally has like 4 tables and a whole bunch of armchairs. But we do need one near the front entrance, don't we? So we don't finish a defense and immediately commit a load of war crimes. More advanced stuff. Getting towards that ghoul resurrection. Which is good, as far as I'm aware. Do that. Do a bit more light over there. Make sure that people are happy. We've hit the slow bit. Not war crimes checklist. It's true. It's absolutely true. Geneva checklist. Geneva suggestions. It's not. It's not. Did you know? Did you know, chat? Here's a fun gaming fact for you. Did you know Stardew Valley had to make a change in its game early on after its release because it was found to be committing war crimes? Did you know that? Stardew Valley. Peaceful, cozy farming simulator. Arguably the one that really brought back the Harvest Moon style gameplay and inspired a load of other games to do something similar. Stardew Valley had to make a change in their game in order to prevent war crimes from being committed. Does anyone know the war crime that was being committed within Stardew Valley? It's really interesting. It's a really cool one. Like the way it works, and it's one that before I learned I never really thought of. So for those that don't know, within Stardew Valley, in the town centre, next to Pierre's general store is the doctor's office, the hospital as it were. And Severin, you're absolutely right. So on the front of that doctor's office, now if you go and look at it, there is a blue cross on a white background, but previously when the game first released, that was a red cross on a white background, the quintessential symbol of the Red Cross. And what a lot of people don't know is that that symbol is protected. That symbol is absolutely protected, and it's actually under the Geneva Convention, if memory serves. And so you are not allowed to use that symbol in any method other than to identify first aiders and first aid supplies in a wartime situation. So it's not allowed to be used in video game media. It's not allowed to be used in film and TV. The red cross on the white background. It's why a lot of the time you will see first aid kits in games have a white cross on a red background. The red crescent is also protected for exactly the same reasons. Severin. Yes, you're absolutely correct. So yeah, there you go, and that's what it was. They had the Red Cross in Stardew Valley, and they had to get basically told under the Geneva Convention, you need to change that because it's not allowed. Oh, we've got some void sculptures! Yay! Links to Psychic Ritual Spot. I'm just going to stack them all together because I can. So just out of interest, if I now hit Void Provocation, I put Catcher in the top and 4 random willing participants. It's wow, it's 35%. That's added 2%. Those 2 Void Sculptures. Jeezy McFreaking crazy. That's why it's green on all the health and safety signs, exactly, Foul. And on any health and safety related stuff like that. On any first aid kits that you'll find in and around general life and the office. If you have a first aid kit in your office, go look at it tomorrow when you go to the office. And I guarantee you, it will most likely be white on green or green on white. That's what most of them use now. But specifically, the Red Cross is reserved for neutral first aid and healthcare during wartime, and specifically neutral as well. Like, it has to be that, if I remember correctly. Constructoid 2 has blundered into a trap. Well done. Constructoid 2 is taking a lot of damage from its own stupidity. It really is. There's a bunch of other games that have accidentally done this as well. I think Left 4 Dead might have done it at the start. Back when that first released, the medkits that you get in Left 4 Dead. I think it was Left 4 Dead. I'm gonna forget now. I might have to go and look it up. But I think that they were a red on a white background, and they got told that they had to change it as well. That said, you expect war crimes to happen more in a zombie killing game than you do in a cozy farming simulator. Under the Geneva Convention, firing on someone wearing a clearly visible red cross classifies as a war crime. It absolutely does, yeah. So that, and that's what it means. Not just is the image itself protected, but people wearing it are literally protected by the Geneva Convention. Anyone firing upon them in wartime is a breach of the Geneva Convention and therefore committing war crimes. Yeah, and as Severin says, there you go. It's an automatic war crime to hurt or attack a Red Cross worker. Yes, it is. Don't fucking do it. Not that I think any of you are going to, but just in case, make sure others don't as well. But that's because that is an agreed on thing, right? The Red Cross workers and those who volunteer with the Red Cross and work for the Red Cross, they are there to help all people, all life. They are there to protect the sanctity of all life, regardless of your political affiliation or what side of a war you're on. The Red Cross will help. And the let's not get too political in chat though on this. Let's not get too political in chat, just because I don't want us to do that. But yeah, they are protected. They are protected from all sides of a conflict, and that is why also that symbol is not allowed to be used anywhere else. Anywhere else. So, yeah. But yeah, it's a cool gaming fact. It's an interesting gaming fact, isn't it? And you'd never have thought about it. You'd never have thought about that fact, and that's why so many games developers trip over it, I suppose, is because you quite often don't find out about this particular rule until you make the mistake. Now, from what I gather, they're kind of, for lack of a better term, they're cool about it, in that for the most part they'll contact these developers and go, hey, you need to change that just because what you've done is technically a war crime, so could you change it for us? And most developers go, oh god, we're so sorry, we didn't know, we'll change it. And that's the right response. Okay, that's an acceptable and right response to something like that, isn't it? It's just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. We had no idea. Of course we will update that and resolve it. You do have to wonder, though, if anyone's ever gone, no. Because it probably didn't go too well for them after that point. Just saying. We're only kind of waiting on a lot of research and stuff like that. Let's load a load of waste into this. That'll keep us amused, won't it? Don't reply with, oh shit, I dropped the nuke shell. Yes, Val, yes. That's also a great point. Don't reply with that. Should get us a nice attack to repel anyway, so. We loaded. Transport loading complete. Launching at these guys again. These impids get all the free trash. They really do. Pollution has been increased by 2.5%. I would point out, yeah, that's a great point. We are like actively increasing the pollution level at these guys' base. Like, can we see that? Is that a thing we can see? There we go. The shrubland is pollution is now light, 10%. Tell them not to split atoms over it. Jeez. What was that one combat medic that went to war without a gun? That was Private Doss. Private Doss. There's the movie Hacksaw Ridge is about him, isn't it? It's based on a true story. Apparently they had to what was it? They had to in the movie. Yeah, Hacksaw Ridge. That's the one. In the movie Hacksaw Ridge, they apparently had to reduce the portrayal of Private Doss's heroics, because if they'd based what he did in the movie on what he actually did in real life, it was so over the top, it seemed unrealistic. So they the portrayal of Private Doss in there aren't crabs, unfortunately. The portrayal of Private Doss in Hacksaw Ridge is apparently a toned down version of what he was actually like, because it seemed unrealistic for anyone to be that dead set on saving people. Mechanoid cluster, what we got? They're outside. Oh god, what is that? They've brought a big machine and lots of turrets. But only a couple of actual bots. And no activators of any kind? Okay. There are loads of amazing, unrealistic sounding war hero stories, right? Yeah, absolutely. A climate adjuster, right, so that's what's going to happen. Nails the temperature down by 10 after 4.4 days. Someone's replaced a limb. Oh, God. Everett's right arm's destroyed. When the hell did that happen? The White Death, the Night Witches. Conscientious objectors in World War I had no weapons and worked as medics. Yeah. For just a few. I think Snick's got given dentures, unless he already had those. Catcher's got a peg leg. It might be that. Yeah, she definitely didn't have that before. Damn it! People replacing limbs. Okay, so what can we do about this little situation over here? This little prodinky wink. This is a little nest of turrets that I don't like. Just leave the turrets. The walls F them up. That's true, actually. No, that's a great point. Like, yeah, from that... Well, they can shoot us from here. But if we get the right position, the walls absolutely F them up. What I want to do is take this out, right? Maybe we could get mortars at some point. Maybe that would be an idea. Because we could just shell the absolute crap out of this position if we have mortars. We have mortars. We just haven't built any. Well now. That changes things, doesn't it, a little bit? Mortars take steel, components, and reinforced barrels, which I think needs a fabrication station. So we might not be able to actually make them just yet. However, let's go here. Probably. I feel like most of these won't be able to attack us from here. Right? I don't know. I don't think they can. Right, let's take the Scorcher out first. Well, we could just drop a tornado generator on this bad boy. Ernest Hemingway's life is amazing. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Drop a pinhole there so we can see what we're doing. Tornado generator A. No, don't do that. Alright, let's see what happens here. No, Ramon, you stay here. Oh shit, no, don't stay there. Ah! Okay, that died. That died. Good. And none of the turrets have woken up, even. Now they have. Now they're awake. Pew, 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 pew. That one there might be able to just shoot the corner. Oh, no, Ramon! But this will go down. They're a trade-only resource in vanilla. Got to keep our eyes out for that then. Probably from a combat supplier, right? For a guess. Okay, the climate adjuster's been destroyed. That's good. There's also components. One component? There's also a component in there. Damn it. Can't hope for more than that. I want to take this out so that we can get this stuff. Quest reward. Quest reward? Quest reward? What quest? This wasn't a quest. Was it? Your face is a component. You know, your face is a component, Odd. How you doing? Oh. So I kind of want to take out this little nest of turrets, but I know that putting anyone in the firing line is going to be bad. Are we eating each other yet, or is this just an easy run? We're not eating each other yet. No, 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 that's an awful idea. They're going to kick our asses. Let's just do that. Yeah. Randy is being kind. I mean, for now, yes. There's plenty of time for Randy to be unkind, though, isn't there? When you think about it. Steam allowed Helldivers 2 to be bought in a few more countries that were previously blocked. That's good. We like that news. The best kind of news, that is. I wonder, can we do grenades? Have we got any of those? Oh, yeah, Agrihand 1 is a little bit dead, isn't it? Can the Pope play yet? Is the Pope allowed to play? That's obviously the important question. Can you do frag grenades? I could do EMP grenades that would temporarily shut them down. Let's make some frag grenades and see if we can hit them around the corner. Holy divers. If I see the Pope in game, I'm gonna shit my pants. That would be a reasonable response. How would you successfully identify if the Pope was in game? Like, because I mean, if someone just says I'm the Pope, you're not just gonna believe them. Please tell me that. It's like the Helldivers theme, but you need like more angelic chorus going on with it as well, I think. I think that's a requirement. Now, if we can tag this unstable power cell with a... Oh, shit. Oh, this poor little wild man's getting shot at. Whips out a whole Bible verse in Latin. Yeah, fair. Fair. Then I'll believe it. Can't answer this without incriminating. No, what... Oh, God damn it. Like, I mean, you can't just, like, say that you're someone on the internet, you know? That's not how it works. Not at all. Writhe. I need you to carry Demetrius to the shuttle and then carry Mastica to the shuttle. Please just load them both up and let's send them on their way. This will get us a couple of power armored helmets. Yeah, one cataphract helmet, one biomutation lance, and one recon helmet, which is good. Let the turret stay on, deal with some random raids. I know, but just... Sephiroth starts playing. If we would take Chapasa 4 at the automaton front, we would secure a whole sector. Yeah, fair. Oh good, Hexad is rebelling. Great. Everyone go and punch Hexad in the face until he stops being dumb. It's very simple. Yeah, Catch has put the cataphract armor on. Nice. Snicks. Pop him back in bed. Mechanoid repair needed. He hit lifter 3. Jeez. So annoying. It's always lifter 3 that gets hit as well. Damn it. Fix him. Party, party. It was the giant flaming cross stratagem that gave it away. That was it. We've all heard the Steven Seagal's cover of Holy Diver, haven't we? I don't know. I don't know if I have, actually. Ramon's awaiting a medical operation? Oh shit, we've actually got a medical bed so we can try and put this architect leg on him now. You need medical 5. Has anyone got medical 5? I don't know if they have. Writhe does! We could actually put the architect leg on Ramon. What? I'm crazy. How does Ramon keep going? What are you doing, buddy? Seeking safe temperatures. Ah, it's got a bit cold for the ghoul. Ah, fair. That's fair. We should absolutely just put one of these in here for now then. Why is this not connected? Nope. Almost bread o'clock. Bread. Bread. Am I the only one that thinks the bots are moving towards Malevolent Creek? It wouldn't surprise me. Joel has a sense of humour like that. You know? Joel would absolutely do that to us. And the Creekers in general. Right, are these now harvested? No, not yet. Maybe when he stands on top of the Patriot and starts waving and blessing the bugs. Maybe, yeah, maybe that might be a giveaway as well. Random wall there. Right, are you actually capable of doing this? Can't install it. No medicine. That's why, because he's not allowed medicine. Is that in a sign? Is he here? No. Oh, interesting. I don't think we can give him the architect leg because... Ah, here we go. Allow medicine. Industrial or worse. Should be able to do it now. Should be able to do it now. Missing one architect leg. Well, never mind. Clearly we don't have the architect leg anymore. I don't know where the hell that went. A pack of man-hunting wargs. Oh shit. How many of them? 3. That's not so bad actually. They'll try and come straight in through the front door. Give the ghoul blades for arms and turn it into a gore fiend from Killing Floor. Yes. Yes, absolutely, Raven. Finish them. Not an issue now. Here comes Everett. Finishing them off. Lovely. Could give him flesh tentacle arms. Yeah, that's true. Like Snicks has got. This thing. 120% efficiency, but -1 beauty. And a little bit of permanent pain, I think? Oh no, not pain. Just that stuff. But he's down on talking and eating because of his dentures. It's a shame. I don't think... Can you do a prosthetic jaw? Is that one of these? Cochlear implant, arm, heart, leg. No. Prosthetic arm is 50% efficient. Jeez. I forgot that unmodded, like, the only prosthetics you can make are bad. Like, they're not good. Katya lost a leg, yeah. So needs a replacement as well. But yeah, we don't even have the architect leg anymore that I was going to put into them. I don't know what happened to it. Search. Leg. It's not on the map. Oh! No, it's not. I'm going to kill the enemy, not give him a tentacle slap. Just tickle them. Ooh. With your tentacles. Yeah, boy! I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry, I'm not taking it back. Shadow Congress. Ooh. Meet with their own sanguiphages. Nope. I don't think I want that. I don't think I want that. Oh, you can have a sanguiphage if you use that, so that's kind of cool. I know you're not sorry, that's why it hurts so bad, right? Right? You know how it works. 11 Glitterwood medicine's not bad. An Eltex vest. For a Psyker. Or yeah, get a sanguiphage. The sanguiphage is going to require death rest. which means I'll need to have that researched first. That's the problem there. Yeah, basic prosthetics are a step towards bio replacements. Like you've got like flesh shaping, bionic replacements is what you want. It does require prosthetics, but it also needs fabrication, which we're so far away from anyway. So pretty sure they can just death rest even without the research. They can do forced death rest, can't they? It's just it's not as good, quote unquote. You also need hemogen. But that said, we can make, like, Fox Canova into a hemogen farm. That's not a big problem. Casket makes the rest faster, but don't need. Okay. Maybe we do it then. Maybe we do Shadow Congress. Get ourselves a vampire. Make one of our gods vampiric. Do you reckon? Stop in a bitch and just get a vampire, man. Alright. Bet. Get that Agri Hand back out, let it get back to helping. Power is still good for the time being. The Sanguiphages have arrived. We can't really do the replacement of this anyway because it uses so many components that we need to save. So where are they? We've got Anita here. Frank is... Whoa! Frank's getting killed. Frank's dead. One of them died. Two of them died. Wow. So you know those turrets that you guys told me not to take care of because they might stop raiders? And then you all told me, oh yeah, do the Sanguiphage thing, because that'll be great. Turns out that went badly. Now, they're not angry because I didn't attack them, so they might still make good on their quest reward. However, I feel like the talks that they wanted to have aren't happening. You say free loot, but I can't go over there and get this stuff, because I'll get shot to hell by the turrets. It's a plasteel axe as well, look. I don't know where the other Sanguiphage went. Did she just bail on the whole situation? I think she might have. I think she might have just bailed on the entire situation. And can you blame her? Can you really blame her? Just send the ghoul to take the hits. No, it won't. The ghoul will get shredded. The amount of damage these can cause... I mean, the little mini slugger turret's not so much, but this auto-charge turret will tear Ramon in half. It absolutely will. Just need a smoke launcher. Well, here's the thing. Right, here's the thing. No, don't equip the recurve bow. Here's the thing. Right. That's so annoying that the Sanguiphages just all got gunned down. Ooh, bulk goods. Sorry. Have a chat with them. Because he's definitely got components and he buys clothing. Let's go. Hang on. First of all, let's get what we want from him. We want components. All of them. We want advanced components. One of them. I'll probably take this medicine off his hands as well. We're going to be able to afford all of this. Don't worry your pretty little faces, chat. We'll take the books because it's good to just put them in the library because that increases research speed. Right, let's start selling and see where that gets us. He's got 3.6 grand that we can rinse him for if need be. So I want to see how much we can get out of him. Beret, various hats and masks. Hellboy hats that we've been making. Some cloth veils, all kinds of different hats. Oh wow, this just made us enough money back, like, to get what we were buying. Yeesh. How are we for drugs? Yeah, good. And Psychite tea. Sell 80 of those. That gets us a bit of dollar. Blue fur, muffalo fur. We've got loads of it. There we go. That does the trick. Sell the single fertilized iguana egg, as you do. Reinforced barrels, that's a good point. Do they have any? I don't think we have any organs. I don't see... No, they've not got any reinforced barrels, but worth checking. We don't have any organs to sell. We've not been hard organ harvesting this time around. Okay, I mean, I think this works. We're getting most of his money. We're getting all the components and stuff that we wanted. Big help. Big help. Thanks very much. Thanks for coming. Right. Everett. Can you lob over the wall? Yes. No, you can't. Okay. Damn it. Really annoying. I'm trying to find like a position where I can... You haven't done a proper RimWorld then? Well, you know. Nope. Okay, I can hit that turret from there. Got that one. Whoa, don't blow up the walls. Ah! Yeet. I mean, what do you know? Grenades. Efficient. Good throw. Ow. I got him. Yeet. Nailed it. Nailed it, Everett. You absolute beast. Also, we're going to claim this power generator. Yoink. Okay, good work, Everett. Go get healed, but also go and get your SMG back, because I don't want you accidentally having grenades equipped next time we go for the defense. Oh, I could have just dropped a triple rocket launcher and done it in easy. Organs are my go-to moneymaker, and we haven't been doing that here, no. To be fair, that's largely because we've been declassing most of the prisoners. You know? That is largely because we've been doing that. Now, he is already converted. We were going to declass him, but then we got a better cook. Okay, hole in the mountain for the unstable. Yes. That is a good point. That is an excellent point. No, not deconstruct. You daffy spade. I tell you what, uninstall and we'll store it. Always interrogate first. Yeah, that's a good plan. Let's make sure that they're not too wibbly. I like that plan. I don't think we're getting a sanguiphage, folks. I really don't think we're getting that. Historical Shadow Congress. You failed this quest. It's because Frank wanted us to host the meeting, and Frank is absolutely dead down here. He was the second to die. So bad. The mechanoid turret has just totaled everything. Destruct everything that's not the unstable power cell. Get the steel out of it. What happened to the other horrific creatures? I don't know. I think the only one that didn't get gunned down, when Frank died, she just left the map. I think when Frank died, she just noped out. And Everett is not in a healthy way. He's lost a... Oh, he was already missing an arm, but he's now lost a toe as well. Everett is falling the hell apart. Piece by piece. You meant the ones I captured? What, are these ones? Oh, the ones before these ones. So, one of our colonists had a mental break last time we played Raven, and he decided that he was going to kill all of our captives. All of our captured entities. So, they unfortunately got killed by him. Because he basically just walked up to them here and insta-killed them. Like slaughter. Which sucked, because for ages we then had no captured entities at all. We've only just got them back. Okay, someone please heal Everett. Get right on it, he's the best. D-class doctor. What could go wrong? Starvation. Oh, Everett's also starving. Minor detail. No biggie. But, you know. Oh my god. For reals, though. Again with the slave break. Okay. You three. Subdue Hexad. Who else have we got and where are they? Snicks is down here. Oh, in fact, do you know what? Do you know what? Right, everyone. And apparently that wall. Start by subduing Hexad. Then subdue Belarus. And where is Wraith? Where is Wraith? There? Oh, God. He's making a break for it. I think Wraith's actually trying to escape, folks. Oh no, he's coming back. Good lad. Good lad. Okay, get him back in bed. Cool, and then get him back in bed. And everyone else is going to run over and get Wraith. Who is now... Shit, where is he? I think he is actually making a break for it. He's only been stopped by one of these robots, look. Yes! Lifter 1 will stop you! I really need to suppress them slaves. I am! This is the thing, right? Look at their suppression levels. 86%. 96%. Like... 80%. It's all really high, and we're keeping it high. Every time I look at them, they are going higher and higher. Like, these guys are crazily suppressed. And yet, for some reason, it's just not keeping them down. At all. Right, Snicks. Repair that lifter, and everyone else stop being violent. We need to fix up the D-class. They are constantly staging, like, grand escapes. Grand rebellions. Where all of them go violent. Like, I think at least one of them might die this time because we did beat them pretty hard. Oh no, no immediate danger. He's bleeding a little bit, but he's fine. Sully should be fine. Everett is recovering as well. Oh no, Everett's fallen over. Can somebody please save Everett? Everett also had grenades still. He had not grabbed the new weapon. Everett cannot walk. Why not? What's wrong with him? What's the problem with you? What's the matter? Oh god, he's lost another toe. He just keeps losing toes. Belarus punched his toe off. Jeez. That's crazy. Who's the emergency? It's Everett. Of course it is. We've learned how to summon flesh beasts. What could go wrong? Disruptor flares. Jeez, this is crazy. Just can't keep the D-class suppressed at all. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do to try and get that more. Let's eject all this and see if we can make more of those void sculptures. Not that they're doing the world of good for this, but I guess they're helping a bit. There's nothing else at Serum Lab. Cool. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else that will affect this. Not that. None of these and things. Like that doesn't do anything to it, to my knowledge. Bulk Goods Trader from Red Fringe Tasker. Yeah, like, this is the slave quarters, right? It's full of skull spikes and terror sculptures, and the wardens have all been instructed to consistently suppress them. Whenever possible, keep suppression as high as they can. Like, if you actually click any of them, even when they're not badly injured, their rebellion interval is usually between 3 and 8 years. There you go. At least one of the 3 slaves on this map is expected to rebel on average every 1.3 years. Well, that's not true because they've rebelled a whole bunch of times in the last, like, week. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, these are both poor quality, which is only 1%. I wonder if we need higher quality void sculptures. Who's actually good at art? Ive. So I'm going to set this to Ive. Which it is currently. But let's get our best artist on it and see if we can make some higher quality ones and see if those have a more profound effect on the ritual quality. That's an important thing to check, isn't it, really? What are we making? I think more constructoids. I wanted to be able to build stuff real fast. Ive, why have you stopped making psychite tea? No! Stop making tea and make statues. Do this thing. What are your needs? Reasonably well met. Reasonable. Beatings are needed. Ramon, do the thing. The beatings will continue until morale deteriorates to the level that you never want to rebel against me again. That's how long the beatings will continue, chat. Have we got any upgrades for these yet? No. No vitals monitors or anything like that. Oh, well, actually, that's not even the hospital bed, was it? Well, that one's finished, so Snicks can do that. Get another mech out. I just want Ive to finish this. Please. Do your job. Loads of cycloid leaves. That's why they've been making so much tea. Like, I don't know where the tea is, but there's a lot of it, I think. There's 44 there already. Considering we not long ago sold all of the tea, we're building it back up at a reasonable rate. Still interrogating. Still not revealed anything about them. I'm not convinced that they're sketchy, but I also don't want to declass them now because there's so many declass already rebelling. The more we get, the bigger a problem it's going to become. So I kind of don't want to do it, you know? Oh. Hang on, something's gone wrong here. This can't be finished. Okay. Resurrecting light mechanoid waiting for Snicks. That's concerning. I think that's broken. Okay, fun. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, Ive's come back to do the thing. Finish the thing. Oh shit, ghoul starvation. Where's all the meat? Oh, shit nuggets. Yeah, murdery. I wish the ghouls could just hunt for themselves. Without needing specifically instructing to do so, that is. But they will do it. They're just kind of dumb as rocks. So, go melee attack that hare. Eat the bunny. Or the squirrel. You could absolutely just eat the squirrel. Reserved. Ramon, don't get killed by a bunny. Thank you. There we go. He's fed. And in the meantime, the hunting should get enough meat for us to do the thing. So, why are we not swimming in muffalo meat? That I don't fully understand. Ive, stop wandering away. Right, Ive, I need you to prioritise art for a bit. Also, I gave you no other jobs. Which, granted, you're not very good at many, but you can do them if there's nothing else to do. But for now, there is. Go to art! I just need this to come out better than poor, so I can set it up and check if it has a better effect on the ritual quality. Because if it does, then what we need to be doing is trying to create the best void sculptures we can. Thirsty sculpture. Frightening sculpture. This twisted sculpture doesn't resemble any living creature. The surface walls and roils, shifting from organic-like texture to machine-like edges and blades. Lynx revenge? Who the hell hit a lynx? No one. Okay, good. And the thirsty sculpture? This frightening sculpture appears to be a metaphor for suffering. Blade-like segments are bent together to resemble a face screaming in terror. Whoever our artists are they okay? I don't think they're okay, chat. I don't feel like they're okay. It's okay, because we can find out if they're okay next week. That's all the time we've got for tonight, folks. Come on over to the Just Chatting page. I want to tell you what's coming up this week and what's happening. And thank you for joining me for some more RimWorld. Come on over.